This is CHS TV News.
Good morning, Cathedral. I'm Ben.
And I'm Rowan with your morning announcements for Tuesday, February 24th.
Let's start off the show with a message from Mr. Taylor.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you to everyone for our awesome evening last night here in our gym. We got to watch two great basketball games and two great Cathedral victories. First off, congratulations to our junior boys basketball team who won their semifinal game last night against Newman. They move on to the championship for the league, which is tomorrow at 3:30 at Bishop Tonus. So good luck to our junior team as they fight for another championship. And a big congratulations goes to our senior basketball team who won the city championship with a victory over BR last night. A big thank you to the coaches and the players on the team for your hard work and dedication throughout the entire season. I also want to give a huge thank you to our fans, all of the students that made their way out, staff who came out. There was a number of alumni who made their way to the game as well last night. And as expected, everybody conducted and carried themselves the way we expected. There were no issues with our crowd or anything like that. So I want to thank you once again for that. That is what we like to see at Cathedral. We are happy that we can have events like this, and we know that the behavior will be what we need it to be. Next up for the senior team is the GHAC final, which is on Thursday after school in our gym. Some more details will come about that in the coming days on Instagram for timing and things like that, so keep an eye on that. With the win in that game, the senior boys will move on to compete at OFSA once again, and this year it takes place in London the week before March break. So good luck to the senior boys and to the junior boys as they continue on, and once again, big thank you to our volunteer coaches for all that you do, not just with basketball, but all of our coaches in all of our sports. A huge thank you, because I know that personally speaking, as a former Cathedral athlete, without our coaches, high school experiences could be very different. So thank you to all of you. And one quick reminder that tomorrow is Pink Shirt Day. Everyone is encouraged to wear a pink shirt. You must have uniform bottoms for that, and it's part of our Pink Shirt Day to raise awareness towards anti-bullying efforts. So we look forward to that tomorrow as well. So once again, a pink shirt tomorrow, and you need to wear uniform bottoms with that, okay? Thank you, everyone, and I'm going to pass it to Student Council.
Good morning, Gales. We are here with your Athletes of the Week. This week's Female Athlete of the Week is Candice Abunda from the CHS wrestling team. Candice is in grade 12 and joined the wrestling team later in the season. She has shown tremendous improvement over the last few months, drawing the attentions of athletes and coaches at every tournament she competes in. She gives her all at every practice and in every match. And on Friday, Candice had some of the best matches of her season at GHAC. She competed strongly against athletes who have been training in the sport for 4+ years, taking home bronze in her division. The coaches are so proud of her dedication, sportsmanship, and drive to consistently improve in the sport. Keep up the great work, Candice.
This week's Male Athlete of the Week is Amir Nuwalo from the CHS wrestling team. Amir is in grade 12 and is in his second season on the wrestling team. After overcoming some injuries earlier in the season, he came back stronger with a strong desire to improve in the sport. He has been a great leader on the team this season, demonstrating coachability, responsibility, and team spirit. At GHAC on Friday, Amir wrestled hard in every match. He listened to his coaches, used his technique, and fought with every ounce of his strength in his body to bring home a second-place finish and an OFSA qualification. Awesome work, Amir. That's all from us. Now I will pass it over to Victor.
Good morning, everyone. As part of Black History Month, I want to highlight an important figure who changed history with his words, Wole Soyinka. Wole Soyinka was born in 1934 in Nigeria, and he is known as a writer, poet, playwright, and activist. In 1986, he became the first African to win the Nobel Prize in Literature, one of the highest honors a writer can achieve. This achievement showed the world that African voices and stories deserve global recognition. But Wole Soyinka was more than just a writer. He was also a fighter for justice and equality. During times when Nigeria was ruled by unfair government, Soyinka spoke out against oppression, corruption, and violence, even when it was so dangerous to do so. Because of his activism, he was arrested and imprisoned, but he never stopped believing in freedom and human rights. Through his books and plays, Soyinka shared powerful stories about African culture, identity, and resistance. Some of his famous works include Deathman and the King's Horseman, The Lion and the Jewel, and more. Wole Soyinka also fought for African diversity by challenging stereotypes at a time when Africa was often misunderstood or misrepresented. He showed the world the depth, intelligence, and richness of African cultures. He believed Africans should tell their own stories in their own voices. Today, Wole Soyinka's legacy continues. His works are studied in schools and universities around the world, and he remains a symbol of courage, cultural pride, and the power of words. His life reminds us that speaking up for what's right, even when it's difficult, can lead to real change. As we celebrate Black History Month, let's remember Wole Soyinka not just as a writer, but as someone who uses his voice to stand for justice and freedom and African identity. Thank you, and have a great day.
Thanks, Victor. Tomorrow is Pink Shirt Day, started by 2 students in reaction to a fellow student being bullied for wearing a pink shirt. Pink Shirt Day is our opportunity to show solidarity with all of those who may face bullying. To commemorate Pink Shirt Day, the Health Action Team is hosting an activity where students are able to paint pink hands onto a banner, which will be hung up to display Cathedral's commitment to creating a safe, welcoming, anti-bullying space. Come down to the forum today during 3rd and 4th period and add your mark to promoting anti-bullying. And don't forget to wear a Pink Shirt Day with your uniform bottoms tomorrow.
New spirit wear is available for purchase on School Cash Online, but you have until midnight tonight to make your purchase. Items available include a t-shirt, zip-up hoodie, and grad crew neck sweater. Grad sweaters can be worn every day for the rest of the school year, not just on spirit wear days. Visit School Cash Online to place your order.
The Sacrament of Reconciliation is being offered tomorrow in the chapel. There will be 2 priests in the morning and 2 priests in the afternoon. Religion classes will be called down. For any students not in a religion class this semester, please ask for your teacher's permission to come down to the chapel.
Think Fast forms will be available on a first-come, first-served basis outside the cafeteria. Members of the Liturgy Inspiration team will be there ready to help you scan the QR code and to hand you your form. Think Fast is on March 11th from 9 p.m. to March 12th at 9 p.m. You go without food for 24 hours, putting yourselves in solidarity with those who hunger on a daily basis around the world. You must raise a minimum of $25 to participate. The Think Fast is limited to 100 people, and you can earn 15 Christian service hours.
Attention all 2026 graduates. A reminder that your graduation registration fees are due this Friday, February 27th. Please pay your $150 graduation fee either by School Cash Online or in the main office.
We welcome Father Yarrick and his dog Carlin to our chapel tomorrow morning from 7:50 to 8:20 a.m. to celebrate the Eucharist with us. All are welcome to attend. It is a perfect way to pray and to enter into the season of Lent.
Attention badminton players. Senior tryouts are starting next week, Monday, March 2nd, and Wednesday, March 4th at 3 p.m. in the gymnasium. These tryouts are for students in grade 11 and 12 only. All students interested in playing senior badminton this year, please make sure you are on time and ready to help set up with the equipment. All players are expected to attend the first 2 tryouts. If you have any questions or concerns, please see coaches Mr. Stokel or Leclerc.
This message is for any student who is interested in writing the University of Waterloo math contest. Please see Mr. Chafe today for details. There are still some spots available for the overnight retreat on Monday, March 23rd to Tuesday, March 24th. Please sign up and get your permission form outside of Miss O'Keefe's office, room 211.
Rehearsal today after school in the cafeteria. Thanks from Miss Kate. There is also a Chackers meeting today after school in room 312. Thanks from Mr. Padiakria. And lastly, the junior boys basketball team will be having their final practice today at 3:15. Thanks from Miss Pinto.
And those are all of your announcements for today, Cathedral.
Have a great day, gals, and thanks for watching.
Sun is shining down on me. Birds are singing praise. I'm about to single way. The God